those mirrors between the free safety and the strong safety. One will be up, one will be back, or sometimes both will be in the same spot. On that play, the free safety was there, no gain. That's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
And they pick up the first down there with a gain of 4. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, you know, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done. What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
To throw, Vic. Buying time to his left. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go!
They'll run for Barry Sanders. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. In on the tackle there, Luke Kuechly.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Vic. Dancing to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down. So on 4th down, Britton Colquitt on to punt. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Remain in a scoreless first half. Back to Foxborough after this.
Hey, 4 down. Hey, 22. 22. 53. He's checking. Hot. 0.
To throw on 2nd down is Stafford. much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Jerry Rice, the
Oh,
one he was
hell
looking
no.
for. And that takes us from second to third down.
Oh, hell no.
All right, here we go. Here we go. 21. Jumbo, set.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Zebra. Jumbo, set!
Out of the gun, Stafford. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Bruce Smith in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Matt Hawk now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there. Returnable now for Woodson. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Hey, 52.
This is Sanders. And he's brought down. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
A first opportunity for the Steelers in the red zone. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16.
4 down. Check. Hey.
On the carry, here's Sanders. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Double.
They'll try to throw it here. Vick steps away to his left. Able to get away. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Hey. 4 down.
They run with a Hall of Famer, Sanders. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 33. Walsh able to convert it as his kick is good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. Tyreek Hill set to return it. Room here to run.
Are you fucking
and a nifty
serious?
return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line.
That strong return is setting him up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
That's horrible.
And because they couldn't hit the long field goal, they are set up nicely offensively at the 41, 1st and 10.
Hey, red! White!
From the gun, Stafford. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Bruce Smith in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
21!
Someone moved. Flag is out. That's going to be 5 yards.
And that'll drive coaches crazy. You work all week on dealing with loud crowds, on dealing with motion, and then you have a guy jump.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
Jumbo, set! Get the ball! Jumbo, set! 53, ready!
Operating from the gun, Stafford. That'll be caught by Rice. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch. Maybe you move some motion. Maybe you put them on the backside of a formation, and all of a sudden you've got a better matchup. Every now and then, the offensive guys, they figure a way to get him open, even with everyone keeping eyes on him.
And that's certainly a guy they want to keep trying to scheme open. He gets it to Brown. Complete. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long?
Set! Zebra!
From the gun, Stafford.
Hold the man, come on, man.
The ball roamed free.
Come on.
Brings up 4th down.
Come on.
They have not gotten him
That's
going
bullshit.
at all. Trying to spark something there with a longer
Get the
throw.
fuck out of here, man.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers.
Get the
No
fuck
matter
out of
what it
here.
says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the
That's
ball.
horrible, man. How you not catch that?
Here's Matt Hawk now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And it's taken in at the 9. Shedding through the defense. Great blocking, nearly sprung in there. 28-yard return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
The Steelers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, Vick. Forced out to his left. And he locates Walker, complete.
Are you serious?
They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
Check 99. Check 99. 59 Mike. 59 Mike.
Running right, here's Sanders. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Another run with Sanders. And a short gain down to about the 33. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
When we talk about Luke Kuechly, you can't talk about his overall game without talking about his intelligence and how he controls the whole defense. He quarterbacks that defense, and at times will actually make
one of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now here's Vick. Being chased out left. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Give him 3 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
And Walsh able to convert it as his kick is good. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Now after the made field goal, Walsh back out to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 11. Hey, 4 down. Hey, tag 50 left.
On 2nd down, here's Stafford. Flushed out right. Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground.
Wow.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Sammy Radar. 80. Hey, 22. Mike, 55. Zebra. 55. Hot.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford.
Oh,
A
my God.
crusher there as it's intercepted.
Oh, my God.
Picked up by Derrick
Damn.
Brooks. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Scoring has really been at a premium. And, Charles, you got to tip your cap to this defense coming in here. Their offense, too, but this whole team coming in here on the road, getting a hard-fought win.
I think the way that they're finishing this one up, an exclamation point on a terrific game. As you noted, hard for them to put points on the board, and they hold them down one more time and finalize things.
No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. Second down, Vic. Escaping the pressure right. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
This nigga calls a timeout with the 2-minute warning.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
On 3rd down, that's Sanders. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. Colquitt on the kick as he sends it away. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Champ Bailey. And they have the football. Set up shop at the 33-yard line. Charles, when plays like...